Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek X Chic, and we're here with Aisha Watches Anime with another reaction to Hell's Paradise. We're on season 2, episode 4, which is called The Samurai Code and Carnage. So, the last episode, we had Gabimaru training, trying to get better with his Tao use because the last time he overused it, it almost took him out. And so he figured out that he can actually redirect that stuff, so that's going to be a little bit better. So that's the strategy he's going with right now. And on the other side of things, Ponytail was captured by one of the big Tenzin, and that one wants to study him because they were like, there's something about you that's different, we never seen before. Maybe you're the key to figuring out proper immortality. And he ended up dropping a ton of lore on this kid, which is kind of wasted because he doesn't get all of it. But either way, but in the end, they made a deal. Ponytail said that he would willingly help the Tenzin study him in exchange for basically not killing him on the spot. And yeah, for now, he's just going to buy time until he can get enough power to break out of there and find his brother again. So those are kind of the highlights. Ready to jump into this episode. Let's do that. But just before I do, a reminder to please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the episode right now.
2日経っても誰も戦薬持ち帰らんし。
2 days ain't that long.
岩隠れ衆の精4名。
All gonna be Tencent food. All gonna be Tencent food. Assuming they don't kill each other on the spot. Stop reading my mind. Sure, sure.
心配には及びません。そこの若氏は山田朝右衛門清丸。弱いが満たぬゆえに段位はありません。
Why is a child on the expedition? Okay.
山田朝右衛門いすず。女性ですが合憲を
Although she's a woman.
幕下にて別式を務めており。
Ugh. I hate the way they always try to just make women being a woman some sort of a nerf.
腕は確かな実家殿もいる。
Nah, he's like, I didn't want to be here.
心配なら剣技を見せましょうか。クソ親父。
Oh, arrogant, even better.
つくな。絶対あいつより強いのに。
Well, being stronger than him is definitely not the issue.
わざと隣切ったのに、本当に動かないね。つまんないの。忍者さんに失礼でしょ。
Yeah, clearly you cannot teach this kid. He doesn't listen to you at all.
こいつらこそ大丈夫か。
No, they're really not, but that's okay.
失礼いたしました。
いえ、忍びの命は主のもの。
I am just a tool for my master.
そのもの下船か無礼討ちにいたしましょう。主への
What's going on with your eye? Can we talk about that?
見せてよ。忍びの中心。
わかりました。
This child's an ass. Are you supposed to sing? Is that part of it? I thought you said you would throw yourself overboard.
ただ道具であることこそ本懐。
What did I just say?
すごい覚悟。感服しました。よくわかんない。忍者って。
Homie with one eye looked interesting too.
でガビマルを殺せ。まさか刑場で刺客が殺す前に。
Why?
けじめもつくまい。必ずやガビマルを
What is your
殺せ。
obsession with killing Gabimaru? Outside of the fact that he's gonna come back and clearly kill you. Oh sis, you gonna die.
朝右衛門は皆俺が連れ帰る。
You won't though.
レイセン殿、皆。
They're all dead. And the one that survived? That's likely gonna survive. They're not leaving.
仕方ない。将軍様はこれで早期の遂行を期
待しておら
れる。
Okay.
だってこの船が運んでるのは
Right? Like you've got people who are all having to work together.
混乱ですよ。
Exactly.
夢違いの。
The ship of dreams bearing nightmares and disaster is a crazy line.
もっともっと。
All those shinobi, but that's fine because they're coming for Gabimaru so they can die.
山田家でも一番の腕。実戦剣術も一流です。
He's not gonna understand Gabimaru, I promise you that.
きっと他を認識できている。
Damn it!
私の持つ感覚にも気づいたようだ。根っから真面目な男でね。
Well, we have to kill him first. Noted.
でも部下もなくどうやって食べられちゃうよ。
Why don't you go, little boy, since you know everything?
プチ君から教わった。筋肉の構造や力みは外見からある程度推測。
No, don't tell everybody.
生命の構造が推測できると。
Alright, Shugen can most definitely read the Tao. Unfortunately for us.
例の事件の人でしょ。
事件？問題でも起こしたか？
Did he indeed?
決して問題というわけ。
Really?
ただ少し厳しすぎる。
Exactly, we can't trust him. Moving on.
どんな事件だ？
Yeah, let's talk about it.
すでに捕まっていた部下を目の前で斬首し、潜伏先を吐かせ、
見つかった部下も含め、
There you go.
あった将軍様に特別な装束と名刀振りぶつ金明。
Yeah, we can't trust Shugen. He's gonna kill first, ask questions later. I'm good. I'm Gucci.
なかなか生かしてるじゃねえか。
Oh, he gonna kill you
根
then,
はい
bro?
い人なんです。
He's not.
門下生の皆にも優しくて。
Oh, that's
詐
nice.
欺の初恋の人だもんね。
There we go.
何その
Look at the
話
girls being like, spill the tea, we're ready.
頭は硬いけど優しい人なんです。
シュゲンさん怪我は
Feels to me like he's got a very narrow mind. I mean, in fairness, Sagiri did too, so maybe he could be turned, but I don't like the fact that he doesn't have pupils.
シュゲンさんは笑っても目が怖い
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This man's psycho.
こう知ればきっと力になってくれ
I
ます。
don't believe that. I think he's gonna kill. Thank you. Thank you. He's gonna kill Gabi Maru.
君は少し勘違いしている。
He's gonna want him dead immediately.
一家全員だ。
ええ。
Let him finish.
その一家だ。
Mm-hmm.
彼らの親族、老いた両
And the
親。
children, exactly. I know it. Like I said, that guy's got no pupils. In anime, that means he's evil.
いやいやこら
Who's the real monster now?
悪因は個人の心のみならず、育った環境より生じるからだ。
So you're evil.
来世は善人として生まれ変われるように
Please,
願
not
う
this fake piety. Exactly.
主元は知罪人を誰一人許さない。
Exactly.
どんな事情であっても。
Yeah, everybody will die.
罪人をかばう浅いもんも許さないだろう。
Exactly. He'll kill you. Is that crush still intact, girl?
何の因果がここに引き取られるとは。
So he's got a grudge. Great.
お試し御用はきっとお前には辛いよ。
Will it?
いつかそいつの首を切れるかも。
See? Psychopath. And you taught him how to fight.
その通りだ。
理解できません。剣は下手な方がいい。
See? And he enjoys it.
その方が苦しんで死ぬでしょ。
And y'all talk about, no, he's an upright guy with a good heart.
憎しみをすぐに消すのは難しかろうが。
No, it's still not gone. Clearly didn't take all that psychosis out of you.
供養だけ済ませて。行こう。
Aizen died fighting. That's what he wanted to do.
奇妙というならこの男も腹の内がまるで読めん。
I like that about him.
だが、
Hmm.
浅いもんを出
He
し抜
seems
か
like he's
この危険な
lackadaisical, but
島
that
を
means he's
放置
probably pretty deadly.
あの人ならこの程度の島で死にはし
Oh, I'm
ない。
glad you know. Hello, lettuce face. You calling the dogs?
できる限り生かして捕まえろ。
Oh, new orders.
喋れんなら話し合おうぜ。私にその権限は
No,
ない
we're just collecting you to experiment.
おい、シュゲンさんが弔い中だろうが。
Okay, fanboy girl. Okay, sis, let's see what you got. Oh my god, not the feet from the eyes. Nope, yuck.
重心を崩した。
Her. Okay, they're a tag team.
まだまだいるよキヨちゃん
Yeah, you might want to conserve your energy. With the masks, they're actually highly creepy. I don't remember. Gabby Maru's never had a mask, okay? But I guess he didn't need one. His face is kind of terrifying when he's really in the zone.
この力は所詮数の力に比例す。
Oh,
いかな
yeah.
る英雄も数にはかないません。
Well, you haven't come up against the real Tencent yet. Oh, this guy's sitting here reading out a whole eulogy, scriptures, you know, Genesis 2 revelations. Sir.
シュゲンさん
It's fine. Water polluted. He said, I want ultimate damage. He's pissed.
皆殺しにしてやる。なるべく苦しませて。いいだろう。
What was I?
私が次戦に昇格するためのな。
Okay, lettuce head. He said I'm gonna be a whole salad one day. You can't stop me.
お前たちの再生能力にも、
You now know.
まずは貴様の仲間。組織的なものなら詳細を説明
He's
する。
like, I need the whole hierarchy.
新種の化け物も出たことだし、ここら辺で一旦本土へ。
Right? He's like, can we get the hell out of here? I didn't even want to come.
ただ帰りたいだけでしょ、実家殿。
Hi, hi.
今も刀を抜きませんでした
Why
ね。
should I? You got it in hand. Saving my energy.
知ってますよ。
落ち着いてシュゲンさん
Why can't he? That's the question.
すみませんでした。
Interesting.
島の生物は死滅させる。
Really?
まだ門下に手を出せばどうなるか知らしめねば。
Sure, sure.
拷問尋問の類は忍びにお任せください。
Okay. I don't know if it's worse to have no pupils or to have the micro pupils. I don't know.
時間が経つほどややこしくなる。
Exactly. Season 2,
ここから
baby.
先は二手に分かれた方がいい。
Why?
脱出経路を確保する
That's probably a good idea.
じゃあ私
No, she's like, if I can get the hell out of here, I'm going.
タオには属性がある。各属性には相性、有利、不利が存在し、
Okay.
敵のタオを弱め、味方のタオを強化することが
So basically, you're bending.
必ず奴らにも通用する。
Hmm.
話になんな
That's kind of what Gabby Maru was on too.
譲り派の言い分ももっともだ。
Hmm.
所詮、我々は成り行き
Yeah,
の
you
集
can
まり
go, girl.
共に行動する義理も絆も本来ない。
Well,
不確定な要素
Sagiri ain't leaving Gabby Maru, so there's that.
この先は何が起き、誰が命を落とすか予想できない。
Oh, you're meeting the fam.
どう行動するかは、
Exactly. Ain't no one telling you you gotta stay.
行く者は洞窟に来てくれ。単独行動を選んでも構わない。
Fair enough.
こう、もう少し悩んだ方が良くないか。
They're all in the cave.
ここまで来たらみんな一緒だよ
Exactly.
私が帰れりゃ何でもいいけど
She's smart enough to know that as much as she want to go, she can't go by herself.
帰る気があるなら協力するのが
It
一番
is actually.
僕らは役目を全うするだけ
Sure you are.
一人だけどね
帰りの船で奪い合おうぜ。
Okay.
正直、安心したよ。
He's like, anyways, with those love taps, that's enough.
全員で脱出しよう。
Yeah, let's try to get the hell out of
状
here.
況が混迷した今この時こそが、
That's true. He's got a point, right? Like at this point, if y'all actually manage to get off this island alive respectfully, there's nothing in Japan that will be able to stop y'all. Let's be real. What are they gonna send? More Yakuza? More ninja? More shinobi? More samurai? Pfft, you fought an immortal. Like, please, these are gonna be child's play at that point. But anyway, we got a little more insight into the landing party because last episode they just arrived, and then of course back in episode 1 we saw Shugen, he was focused on the most in that episode, basically begging to go to the island and take some people there to go and take the Asamans back. So now we have a little bit more insight into Shugen, especially in this case. We now know that he was taken in after his parents were killed, and they decided to take a very angry, hateful, spiteful kid and teach him how to kill people. Not sure if that was the greatest choice ever, but anyways, he seems to have a sense of honor. I would say it's still a little bit twisted. There's still very much a lot of, how do I put it? There's a void there. There's a disconnect, right? He has this strong sense of honor and saying that he's doing things for the sake of peace and harmony and good, but he's doing it by the most cruel and inhumane ways possible. So it's like you're the same monster that you claim you're trying to hunt, but you think that you're better because you're taking out the bad people. But as that leader of the Yakuza said, you murdered children, sir. Tell me what's humane about that. How are you better than me when I wouldn't even do that, right? And of course, his reasoning is, oh, they'll just grow up to take your place, or maybe they won't. Maybe they'll see that their father was murdered and their clan members were murdered, and they'll choose a different path. Maybe that's what could have happened. Condemning somebody for what they could potentially do. People could have said the same thing about you. They could have said you're going to end up being a useless despot because your parents were killed. But instead, they took you in and gave you a chance. So it's like, anyway, Shugen's going to be a problem, no doubt. And I mean, they're giving him a lot of time, so I don't think it's necessarily a foregone conclusion that he can't be converted. But I absolutely see him and Gabby Maru butting heads because, yeah, Gabby Maru is like up there as far as, the criminal of criminals. And since this guy seems to just think that all criminals immediately deserve to die, to know what Gabby Maru has done, the head count that he's got, he's going to want Gabby dead regardless. He's probably going to try to do it multiple times as well. So it'll be interesting, but I'm not worried because Sagiri, we already know, is not going to allow Gabby to die. She'll put herself in front of Gabby for sure. Even though we already know that, as the sensei said, like, homie, Shugen will kill anybody who gets between him and the criminals too. So don't think he's going to spare you if he thinks that you've turned to the dark side. But anyways, he's an interesting character. We found out he can also read Tao because of the teaching that the sensei gave him. I don't think it looks as advanced as sensei's and probably isn't as sensitive as it is for the kids who've been on the island for a while now, but I feel like he's probably going to be a quick learner. But my point is more that I just don't need the distraction. Am I worried at this point? No. I feel like Gabby could take this kid out the sensei said he's actually very good, like take him seriously, but Gabby's just on a different level, right? That part is completely a foregone conclusion. Like did the blind guy? No, the sensei did not see Gabby fighting Ponytail. If he had seen Gabby fighting Ponytail or seen the fight he had before that, he probably would reassess Gabby a lot. Like he can already tell that Gabby's Tao is super high, but I don't think he realizes just how insane he gets when he really locks in. So anyway, all that to say, I don't think Shugen's gonna be a problem for Gabby per se, but there's a lot of people around Gabby now. And he does, out of this group, Sagiri is definitely his number one, but I think he's slowly but surely starting to care about every single member. So anyway, we'll see how that all is said and done. But yeah, we got to meet Shugen. We know a little bit of his backstory. We know why he's here. He's very passionate about getting the Asamans back, but he also wants to take out any and everything that had to do with the death of his sensei. Then we had the woman, the female samurai. They call her the Giant. She looks like she's pretty badass. I have a sneaking suspicion she's not going to make it, but hey, she's here for now. We've got the kid. The show has not shown any kids getting murked, but I'm not going to put it past them. He may survive purely just because he is still a child, even if he is arrogant. And then we have a ton of shinobi, and we now know that they're from the same clan as Gabi Maru. His master wants him dead. He was like, he wasn't supposed to go on this expedition. He was supposed to die, and he's still alive. So why he wants Gabby dead so badly? Probably because Gabby, he knows that Gabby's lost loyalty towards him, but I feel like it's deeper than that. I think he's scared of something where Gabi Maru is concerned. So anyways, to send half of your clan to this island just for the sole purpose of eliminating Gabby is pretty crazy. Like, something about this kid clearly scares him. And it's interesting because we learned back in season 1 that his the master of his clan is the one who killed Gabby's parents and took him. So it's kind of like, I'm still trying to figure out exactly. We still don't know the reasoning behind that. Like, why did he want Gabby so bad and now he doesn't want him? Seems a bit wasteful. But anyway, so that's kind of who we have on the landing party. And then as far as our actual group, there wasn't a ton of them this episode, but what we do know is that, like, again, we got the lore on Shugen and the fact that since these guys are on the island, they could potentially pose a problem. But right now they're kind of a bit 50-50 on Shugen. We heard that obviously Sagiri thinks that he's going to be pliable, but I'm with Sensei. I actually think that Shugen's going to be a problem. It's going to probably take a very extreme situation to have him change his mind about not taking out Gabi Maru and the other criminals. So anyway, they discussed that, and then they were like, okay, well, what are we going to do? And basically they're like, well, Gabby's already made himself clear. He's like, I'm still going for the elixir. Like, I don't want to be killed immediately for leaving this island. Plus, I came this far and did all this much. Like, I'm not just going to walk away. But we hear that, of course, the female shinobi, who's always looking out for herself, Yurihaza's like, why are we all doing this? We should just look for a way to get out. Why are we even trying to get the elixir? And so in the end, we hear the sensei says, look, this is very dangerous. And it's true. We became a group through circumstance, not by choice. So if you want to leave, if you want to figure out a way off this island and hope that you can escape, then that's what you should go do. We can't force you here. We're not trying to force anybody. So he's like, I'm going to go in the cave. Anyone who wants to continue doing this the way that I think we should do it, let's do it. If you want to leave, no judgment, no harm, no foul. Unsurprisingly, everyone went back in the cave because, like, as Gabby said, he was like, the only logical choice is to stick with the group. Right, which is true. I'm like, female shinobi is many things, but a dummy is not one of them. She only suggested that because she was hoping everyone would agree with her and they would all try to leave. She knows she can't go on her own. She's faced enough of these things to know that doing it alone is impossible, especially the higher level Tensen. And she obviously does not want to run into all those shinobis and the Asamans. So yeah, she's going to stick with the group because it's her best chance of survival. And that kind of goes for all of them, with the exception of the one-armed giant guy. Like, he probably would fight those guys for fun. But anyway, so yeah, they're all on board, and it looks like they want to split into 2 teams, Team Elixir and Team Escape Route. So we'll have to see who goes where. My guess is that the girl, probably the sensei, the girl, and maybe the scientist, Asamon, they're probably all going to be Team Escape Route, and then the rest are going to be going for Team Elixir. That's what I think is going to happen, because Ponytail's brother wants to find his brother, so he's going to go with him. Mr. One Arm wants to fight. Obviously, Gabby wants the elixir, and I feel like Sagiri doesn't want to be separated from Gabby again. So that's why I feel like it's going to split like that, but we'll have to see. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens as we split up. I hate that we are splitting up, but it's also for the best in case they do run into either the shinobis or one of the Asamans and things get hairy, right? It's probably best that they're not all together to make it easier to make things difficult. So yeah, good episode. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching along. If you did, please show some love, and I'll see you in the next one.